Wow, this is it. This is the last chapter, guys. The last chapter of my Yellow Brick Road to my Happily Ever After is called The Last Word. Enjoy the journey on your path. As my life goes on, the stones that are laid on my path become the beginning stones on my daughter's path. My stepping stones are also stones added to the path of others, and their stones are added to mine. I will continue to meet new people and have more experiences to add to my life, to my path. I can only hope that everyone who reads this book can see how your journey can be great. Your journey can be fun, loving, motivational, and inspirational. Your journey will definitely be hard at times, but you will get through it if you rely on God or the higher power guiding you. Be obedient to yourself and to life around you. You don't need to tell everyone what you're going through. If you need help, share the load with God and He will put the right people on your path to help you. But there are some things that you will need to deal with alone. No one knows that my pelvic area still aches, so cute briefs and sexy bikini undies can't be worn by me. I wear boy shorts to avoid pressure across my pelvis. It's my issue to deal with. It's not a major issue, but it's my issue. You know about it now, but I'm sharing it so people understand. There's some things that you'll just have to cope with, especially after an accident or after events that change your life. My breast cancer, there's certain tops or bras or things that I can or can't wear. Okay, but I'm alive. I'm here to talk about it. That in itself is the blessing. No one knows that the breast tissue between my skin and the breast implant itches like crazy, and scratching the skin does not alleviate the itch. I discreetly shake, wiggle, and rub the implant for several minutes until it subsides. It's my issue to deal with. I'm sure anybody else out there who has had to deal with reconstruction after mastectomy and you get those implants in there, it is a crazy itch. It's not just between the skin and the implant this way, it's between the implant and my chest wall too. So you just got to move it around and shake it and do whatever. And then put yourself at peace and it goes away. A small price. What's my choice? Deal with it or have died from cancer? Please, I'll deal with it. I could cry in frustration. Instead, I laugh at the ridiculousness of it. No one knows I am still very afraid of being in another car accident. I drive closer to the white line on the right and cautiously watch every vehicle coming my way on roads without concrete medians for fear of them crossing the road. It's my issue to deal with. It just makes me more cautious than most. God and I deal with those issues together. Your mental journey will sometimes be done alone, but you do not need to be lonely. Surround yourself with positive thinking, supportive, loving, and fun family and friends. It helps to have a prayer partner or someone you could call at 2 a.m. or any time, not just 2 a.m., but early in the morning at odd hours to talk you through a sad, stressful, or insomniac moment. Someone close to you can put an end to a pity party with laughter or determine if your situation is more serious. Sometimes a friend can help us calm down and get a grip on a situation faster because they are not emotionally involved. Distance yourself from negative, manipulative, selfish people. That includes friends, family, and coworkers who will not add strong, useful stones to your path. If you are not obedient enough to walk away from someone who is detrimental to your happiness, don't blame that person for stealing your joy. Because the blame belongs to you. Own it. That's very important. You think because family is family, you have to be around them. Brothers, sisters, uncles, cousins, even a mom, a parent who is negative or uses you, steals your money, whatever they're doing, if it's detrimental to your life, distance yourself. You don't have to totally cut them off. Just distance yourself. Move to a different area. Answer the phone when you're in the mood to talk to them. You don't have to pick it up every time. Let it go to voicemail. See what kind of mood they're in before they disturb your mood. So think about that. God is walking your journey with you. Believe that God is right in front of you, lying the stones down for you to step on effortlessly if you allow him. One foot in front of the other. No need to look down. The stone will be there. Faith. That is why this book exists. That is why this picture exists, the picture of me on the inside, because truly I trust so much that God is guiding me and going to be there, that it does. I can walk straight ahead I feel like I'm floating. And as I put one foot down, there's a stone there for me to put my foot on, and another. And if I'm walking slow, he's putting them down still, one in front of me. There's not a road ahead or a path ahead, just as I get ready to step. Because I'm stepping out on faith, and he has something there for me every time. If I'm running, they're going down faster. But he is doing that for me. And he does that for everybody if you believe it. Life is so exhilarating to live if you shake off the negative with a whatever, or my favorite, oh well, and embrace the joy with a hallelujah or yay. I say oh well when there is something that I cannot change, but a decision still has to be made. I have to make the best decisions for me and my family and keep moving forward. Sometimes the decisions are difficult. A mastectomy, marriage counseling, or a major relocation. But with God's help, all things are possible. Did you get that? All things are possible. That's very important to understand. Just shake it off. Some things you can change, some things you can't. Don't spend an hour, a day, a week focusing on something or that someone said or something someone did or your job or whatever. Shake it off and start focusing on what you need to do to change it and make it better. My brother Gilbert and I were recently talking about when I would go out dancing in the 80s. And I would say, please, Lord, get me there and home safely. Gilbert asked, you knew the Lord then, sister? I said, yes. We have all known the Lord since we were children, thanks to Granny, Mama Ethel, and Mom, even though we had not embraced him. I knew they were all praying for me, even when I was not praying for myself. Through the years that I went dancing or drank alcohol more frequently, I still relied on God to watch over me. I said, God is with us through the muck and the mire, the bad and the good. He wants us to call on him at all times, not just the good times. My brother Gilbert agreed. Gilbert's journey down his path was rough and rocky because of some of his choices and relationships. But by moving closer to God, he is finding peace and joy instead of regret and frustration. He has to live with his choices as I have to live with mine. Remember, knowledge is power, but only if you share it. Don't keep helpful information to yourself. Share it with everyone, and you will feel empowered. People in my life ask me how Kendall and I managed to stay married for over 18 years. I tell them it's because we want to be married. We both want to be married. We rely on God to keep us married. We love each other, we love our children, and we love every aspect of our lives. If you love your life, you have to work hard to keep it together. It is not easy, people. It is not easy. Yes, there have been problems, but we work through them by ourselves or with help, by whatever means necessary. I have gotten through traumatic situations because of the love of my husband, and I'm sure he would say the same of me. He understands that I am a caring, sentimental control freak who likes to talk, but eager to keep him happy. I understand he is a quiet, hard-working alpha male who loves sports and would do anything for us. I let him be a man, enjoy sports, hang with his friends, have his downtime in front of the television, and provide for us. He lets me be a woman, decorating our home, caring for others, chatting on the phone, and being in charge of the household. Our relationship has not been defined by our past and the problems we dealt with, but strengthened by the togetherness it took to get through all of it. A major key: forgiveness. Forgiveness. He forgives me, I forgive him, God forgives us both. My hope is that you have read this book and feel motivated to embrace your life and enrich the lives of those around you. Allow God to guide you down your path with stones of hope, love, determination, obedience, and more. I hope that you feel blessed every morning when you wake up, because everyone did not get that opportunity. Did you get that? Everyone did not get a chance to wake up today. They may have died last night, early this morning while we slept. When we got up this morning to take our kids to school or go to work or do whatever we do, there were others who did not. Or those who got up but died in the process, or had an accident, or were shot. Embrace each day that we are here and make it a great day. Make it a day you can be proud of. Motivate and inspire others by being a kind, caring listener or a determined doer. Document your journey with pictures to share and uplift. Don't just save them on your phone or your computer. Print them out, display them, and enjoy them. Put them in picture frames. Put them on your walls. Make cups of them. You see all the pictures in here? That's nothing. I have about 5 boxes of pictures that it's a summer project this year to get them into albums or make a huge collage that will probably cover my whole wall. But you document everything. You see, we took pictures of even when I had the accident, my legs, and me in a wheelchair, and my breast surgery, and Kendall's accident, and Kendall when she had the EEG. We do that because then we look back and say, remember that? We came through that. We came through that strong, stronger, happy, happier. Document your lives. If one person has been motivated to embrace their journey each day and smile because they know the moments of sadness, pain, despair, or fear can be replaced with years of happiness and joy, then it was worth bearing my soul to you. By my personal journey, my personal goal is to continue motivating and inspiring others as I continue my joyous journey down my yellow brick road through my happily ever after. That's the end of that chapter. No pictures at the end of that chapter. But the Share the Journey shows you my website. It says what's on Carol Evans' website. Album pages, where you are invited to visit the website to see the album pages in color. Purchase the book. You can purchase. If you haven't got a copy, if you're just listening or following along, reading and watching, you can order another book for someone else, or you can order one for yourself if you haven't gotten one yet. My chapter readings are there. So these, if you get looking at this on YouTube, you can also go to my website because they're on my website, as well as shares. I put shares on there like about hair care. This is my hair 2 years after chemo. So remember, I started chemo in April, and before May, it was falling out. So then I shaved it, and I was bald at my grandma's memorial in July. So this is 2 years later, and for me that's great because African American hair, for me, my hair is 4C. It grows slow. So it tells you how I did it, and it's all natural. I don't put perm in my hair anymore. Kendra doesn't have perm in her hair. I put my recipes on there. I put links to the interview I did about this book on Today in Amarillo. Channel 4, as well as I went back. They invited me back to go cook on the show, so I did 3 cooking segments. Those are my website. So there's a lot on the website. So go check it out. All the references in the book are also there, because remember I cited several things in the book. Brian Arnold is linked to his website. That's here. It tells you where his website is. Arabian Prince, just mentioning that. Millennium Riverton. The Black Eyed Peas, the song we kept hearing in Europe, I got a feeling. The breastcancer.org about HER2 positive, and reading that. Very important. Destiny's Child reference from My Survivor, and that's my song, that's my theme, my anthem. The Price is Right episode, you can go see that. I have a link to it here in the book, and then also on YouTube, if you search The Price is Right full episode, December 10th, 2014, you'll see it and you can watch the whole episode. It's hilarious. And that's it. So I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have not ordered it, go order it. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Kindle and Create Space, or my website. On my website, if you get it, if you order it and tell me who to sign it to, I will dedicate it in the front. And if they're going through something, let me know, because I will address that, and it always keep them in prayer. And then you can also email me. Once again, my email is ceDreammaker@CarolEvansDreammaker.com, and my email address should be on the website too. I'll go double check and make sure I put it where it's clearly locatable. Thanks everyone for listening. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned. I'm sure in the near future, 3 months or so, I should have my other book on real estate and how to be a successful broker, because my career really shot off the last year. It was very lucrative. But those skills will also carry you into any job and any attempts at owning your own business or being self-employed. So take care. Bye-bye. Carol Lynn Evans signing off.